and I mean that in a good way.
Thank you.
You're a baseball player.
Yes, sir.
You're a country music artist. You, I don't know, you're from Oklahoma. That's a thing.
Garth Brooks, the iconic country music superstar, has made a fortune over his career. But what lavish lifestyle does he lead? From luxury cars and sprawling estates, Brooks has it all. But where did he get his start? And what's the secret behind his massive net worth? Join us as we explore the luxurious world of Garth Brooks. The massive fortune behind Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is more than just a country music star. He's a true legend. Over the years, he has built a name that stands strong in the world of music, and with it, he has earned a fortune that speaks to just how powerful that name has become. Today, Garth's net worth is estimated to be around $400 million. That's an incredible number, making him one of the richest artists in the music world. His wife, Trisha Yearwood, is also a talented country singer and has earned her success, but the biggest part of their shared fortune, somewhere between $300 million and $350 million, comes from Garth himself. What makes Garth's story so special is how he changed country music forever. He did not just sing songs, he created moments. He connected with fans in a way few artists ever have. Because of this, he has become the highest-selling solo artist in American history. That means he even sold more records than Elvis Presley, which is no small feat. In the US alone, Garth has sold over 148 million albums. Around the world, that number climbs to over 200 million. That puts him among the top-selling artists on Earth.
I spent last night in the arms of a girl from Louisiana. Though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such strange combination.
It's not just a few hits either. 6 of his albums reached diamond status, which means each one sold over 10 million copies. That's something only a handful of artists have ever done. While his albums did incredibly well, it's his tours that brought in the biggest paychecks. Garth has always been a top draw for live shows. At his peak, he could earn as much as $90 million a year just from touring. Fans would pack stadiums and arenas just to hear him sing their favorite songs live. From June 2017 to June 2018, he made $45 million. Even though he earned a bit less the next year, $25 million, those numbers are still amazing. They show that people continue to love and support him no matter what. Garth's net worth had much more than just figures. It had a long list of assets. So what luxurious assets does Garth have to his name? And what are they worth? Let's dive into it. Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood's real estate journey. Garth Brooks and his wife, Trisha Yearwood, have lived a life full of success, love, and luxury. With their incredible careers and immense wealth, they've created a world many can only dream of. From stunning homes to breathtaking properties, their lifestyle is a testament to their hard work and shared passions. One of their most famous homes was a beautiful mansion in Brentwood, Tennessee. This charming property wasn't just a place to live, it played a starring role in Trisha's hit show, Trisha's Southern Kitchen. Over 100 episodes were filmed there, giving fans a glimpse into their lovely home. The house had everything that reflected their Southern charm, from cozy rooms to elegant design. It became a symbol of the couple's warmth and love for family. The Brentwood mansion had 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and spread across 6,500 square feet. Set on over 4 acres of land, it offered both privacy and gorgeous views. The kitchen was a cook's dream. Equipped with high-end appliances like a double oven and a 6-burner stove, it was a place where Garth and Trisha created meals and memories together. The house was full of little touches that made it feel like home, relaxing porches to unwind on, cozy fireplaces for chilly nights, and even an elevator for convenience. A huge walk-in closet added to the luxury, making it the perfect place for both relaxation and entertaining guests. Although the house was originally listed for $4,500,000, it was eventually sold for $3,300,000 in 2023. While the sale marked the end of a chapter for the couple, the memories made there would last forever. While the Brentwood house had its southern charm, their Malibu beach house offered a completely different experience. Located along the stunning California coast, the $7,500,000 home was a true paradise. With direct access to the beach and surrounded by private, wooded land, it was the perfect getaway. The sound of the ocean waves added to the peaceful atmosphere, making it feel like a dream. Inside, the Malibu home was flooded with natural light, thanks to its large windows. The elegant features, including stone tile floors, granite countertops, and multiple fireplaces, gave the house a mix of coastal beauty and high-end comfort. It was the perfect spot for relaxation or hosting close friends for a special evening. However, the couple decided to move on from their Malibu retreat, marking a new chapter in their lives. The sale came at a time when Garth was recovering from a tough moment in his career. A ticketing issue during a concert in Dublin led to refunds for 400,000 fans. Despite this setback, Garth remained optimistic and viewed selling the Malibu home as a fresh start, a step toward new opportunities. But their journey did not stop there. Garth and Trisha also decided to sell their 2,000-acre estate in Oklahoma, a property rich in history. This move signified a shift in their lifestyle as they planned to relocate to Nashville, a place that has always been close to their hearts and careers. For them, Nashville wasn't just a city, it was a place that inspired them, helping them stay connected to their musical roots. As they get ready to start this new chapter in Nashville, Brooks and Yearwood are leaving behind more than just luxury homes. They are closing the doors to some of the most special places where they built memories together. Whether in the rolling hills of Tennessee, the beaches of Malibu, or the wide open spaces of Oklahoma, these homes will always be a part of their story. Now, as they move on to something more modest, Garth and Trisha are excited about the future. Their new chapter will be full of fresh possibilities, and while they may no longer call these impressive homes the memories will always live on. Mansions aren't only his place of luxury, cars are attached too. What cars does he have lined up in his garage? Let's find out. Garth Brooks's garage. Garth Brooks isn't just known for his chart-topping hits and electrifying concerts. His car collection tells a story of his personality and lifestyle. At the heart of his collection is the 2023 BMW X7, a luxurious SUV that offers both style and strength. This impressive vehicle has a 3-liter turbocharged engine that delivers 375 horsepower, giving it the power to cruise effortlessly on highways or navigate winding roads. With an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive, the X7 ensures a smooth, powerful ride every time. Inside, it's all about comfort with seating for up to 7 passengers, premium leather seats, and advanced tech features like a touchscreen display. The BMW X7, starting at around $80,000, is the perfect blend of performance and comfort, a car that suits Garth's lifestyle perfectly. Adding a touch of nostalgia to his collection is the classic Ford Super Deluxe, a true gem from the 1950s. This vintage car, with its sleek lines and stylish design, is a nod to a bygone era of American automobiles. Powered by a 239 cubic inch V8 engine, it produces 100 horsepower. Impressive for its time. The Ford Super Deluxe is more than just a car, it's a collector's treasure. This classic beauty shows Garth's deep appreciation for history and craftsmanship. Then there's the Mercedes-Benz CLK class, a luxury coupe that combines sophistication with performance. With a V6 engine offering 268 horsepower, it strikes the perfect balance of speed and comfort. Whether Garth is driving through the city or heading on a long road trip, the CLK class ensures a smooth and quiet ride. Inside, the car is a blend of elegance and luxury, with leather upholstery, a high-quality sound system, and top-notch safety features. Though no longer in production, the CLK class remains a beloved choice among car enthusiasts. Finally, Garth's collection includes a car of the future, the Tesla Model 3. Known for its electric efficiency and innovative technology, the Model 3 is a step into the future of driving. The Tesla is loaded with modern features, including autopilot capabilities and a sleek, minimalist interior centered around a large touchscreen. Starting at around $40,000, the Model 3 is not just an eco-friendly choice, but a symbol of Garth's ability to embrace both the classics and the future. Let's look into his personal life. A journey through love. Before fame knocked on his door, Garth met Sandy Mall in college. The two quickly became close and their connection blossomed. By May 24, 1986, they were married, building a life full of love and dreams. Together, they raised 3 beautiful daughters, Taylor Maine Pearl in 1992, August Anna in 1994, and Allie Colleen in 1996. Garth was always a hands-on dad, and his love for his daughters was clear. No matter how busy his career became, family always came first. But like many couples in the spotlight, the pressures of fame and the constant demands of Garth's music career began to take a toll. By March 1999, Garth and Sandy made the difficult decision to separate. This was a tough time for both of them, but they both wanted to protect their family and remain supportive of each other. On October 9, 2000, they publicly shared their plans for divorce, and by December 17, 2001, it was officially finalized. The end of their marriage was heartbreaking, and it wasn't just emotionally challenging, it was financially significant too. Garth's divorce from Sandy became one of the most expensive in entertainment history, with a settlement of $125 million. But despite the heavy public attention and financial strain, both Garth and Sandy handled the situation with grace and respect. They focused on their daughters and made sure to keep their relationship as co-parents strong, showing that even in the hardest moments, family matters most. But life had more love in store for Garth. Around the year 2000, he met country singer Trisha Yearwood, and their relationship quickly blossomed. Their love story was one of patience and friendship that deepened over time. Then, in 2005, Garth made a grand gesture that would forever change their lives. He proposed to Trisha in front of 7,000 fans during a concert in Bakersfield, California. The crowd erupted in cheers as he asked her to marry him on stage, making the moment even more unforgettable. The couple wed in a private ceremony at their home in Owasso, Oklahoma on December 10, 2005. It was a small, intimate celebration, just the way they wanted it, marking the beginning of a beautiful new chapter in Garth's life. Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood are one of the sweetest and most adored couples in country music. Their relationship is built on much more than just their shared love for music. Trisha, who is a talented cookbook author, often shares recipes that are inspired by Garth, including one of their favorites, G's Breakfast Bowl. This dish represents their love for simple, homemade meals and the warm, cozy family moments that come with them. It's the perfect reflection of their down-to-earth lifestyle and the importance of tradition in their relationship. Over the years, their bond has only grown stronger. Trisha has been by Garth's side through every step of his journey, from his music comebacks to big life events. At the same time, she's built her successful career in food and entertainment. Their love story has touched the hearts of fans worldwide, showing that even in the busy, sometimes chaotic world of fame, true love can endure and grow. In July 2013, a new chapter began for Garth when his daughter, August Anna, gave birth to a baby girl named Carolyn. Becoming a grandfather filled Garth with an overwhelming sense of joy and pride. This new role brought out a softer, more emotional side of him. As a proud dad, now a granddad, Garth shared with fans how important family is to him. The birth of his granddaughter was a beautiful reminder of life's simplest and most meaningful moments, the ones spent with the people you love most. But many might think this life of luxury might have been inherited. To better understand that, let's look into his background. Was his path set out from birth? Was this wealth inherited? Let's find out. From family talent shows to country stardom, Garth Brooks, whose full name is Troy Garth Brooks, was born on February 7, 1962 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He grew up in a big, lively family as the youngest of 6 kids. 4 of his siblings were half-brothers and half-sisters from his parents' earlier marriages, but in their home, everyone was simply family. His father, Troy Raymond Brooks Jr., worked as a draftsman for an oil company, while his mother, Colleen Carroll, had once been a country music singer back in the 1950s. She had even recorded songs for Capitol Records and appeared on a popular country TV show called Ozark Jubilee. So, music was already a big part of the Brooks family's life. Garth's childhood in Yukon, Oklahoma was filled with music, fun, and creativity. The family had weekly talent nights where every kid had to perform something, maybe a song, maybe a little play. These fun nights helped Garth grow comfortable with performing in front of others. They also sparked his love for music. As a kid, he learned how to play the guitar and banjo, and he began to sing more seriously. Still, music wasn't his only interest. In high school, Garth was more focused on sports than performing. He played football, baseball, and was very active in track and field. He did so well in track that he earned a scholarship to Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, where he focused on the javelin throw. While he trained and studied, he also worked nights as a bouncer at a bar. That job turned out to be life-changing because it brought him closer to live music. He soon started a band with some friends called Santa Fe. They performed around college, and Garth quickly discovered how much he loved being on stage. He began learning how to connect with different audiences and mix musical styles, a skill that would serve him well in the future. He graduated in 1984 with a degree in advertising. One of his college roommates, Ty England, later joined Garth's band as a guitarist before starting his solo career. Even after achieving great success in music, Garth did not stop learning. Years later, he went back to school and earned his master's degree in business administration from Oklahoma State University. In 2011, he proudly walked across the graduation stage, smiling and celebrating with his classmates. A country trailblazer. When Garth Brooks first stepped onto the music scene in 1989, everything changed. He did not just sing songs. He brought something new, something exciting. He mixed old-style country with the energy of rock and the charm of pop. This special blend made people all over the world sit up and listen, even those who did not usually like country music. His voice, his style, and his passion made him a star. His first album, Garth Brooks, came with a bang. It did not just introduce him, it launched him. One of the songs, If Tomorrow Never Comes, became his first #1 hit. That same year, he toured as the opening act for the legendary Kenny Rogers. People noticed him. His stage presence, emotional songs, and strong voice made fans want more.
Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleep.
Then came 1990, and No Fences. This album made him a true superstar. It stayed at the top of the country charts for 23 straight weeks. Songs like Friends in Low Places and The Thunder Rolls became classics, and fans couldn't get enough. Garth did not just release albums, he made history. Every new song touched hearts, and every concert was a show filled with energy, joy, and sometimes tears. Over the years, Garth broke record after record. He became the only artist ever to have 9 albums go diamond, each one selling over 10 million copies in the US. Albums like The Chase, In Pieces, Rope in the Wind, and Double Live became part of American music history. Double Live alone reached 21 times platinum. That's not just success, it's magic. Garth did not stop there. He kept creating, kept giving fans new music to love. He released 27 albums in total, 17 studio albums, 2 live albums, 3 Christmas albums, 4 box sets, and more. He also released 77 singles. Each one carried his heart, and fans felt it. Of course, awards came too. Garth won 2 Grammy Awards, 17 American Music Awards, and many others. In the 1990s, he was named Artist of the Decade, and in a very special honor, the RIAA called him the best-selling solo album artist in US history. That meant he had sold more albums than even Elvis Presley. Imagine that. But even someone as strong and successful as Garth needed a break. In 2001, he stepped away from music to focus on something even more important, his family. He took a quiet break from recording and touring, but he did not leave music behind completely. He released music through a special deal with Walmart and kept in touch with fans through a few new songs. In 2005, Garth slowly began his return. He released 2 compilation albums and did a few live performances. Then came something special. In 2009, he started a show in Las Vegas called Garth at Wynn. These shows were more personal, more intimate. Fans got to see a softer, closer side of Garth. The residency lasted until 2014, and fans loved every minute. That same year, Garth made a bold move. He signed a new record deal with Sony Music Nashville and announced a world tour with his wife, Trisha Yearwood. From 2014 to 2017, they toured across the world, filling stadiums and touching hearts. Then in 2019, he kicked off his stadium tour, playing to giant crowds who sang along to every word. Garth returned to Las Vegas again in 2023 with a new residency called Garth Brooks +1. The shows continued into 2024, and once again, tickets sold fast. Fans showed they hadn't forgotten him, and never would. In November 2023, he released a new album called Time Traveler, adding yet another beautiful chapter to his story. Now, Garth Brooks stands as one of the greatest artists of all time. He's sold more than 170 million records worldwide. In the US alone, he sold 162 million albums, making him the top-selling solo artist ever. Globally, only the Beatles have sold more. That's how powerful Garth's music is. It reaches everyone. Garth's journey has been filled with honors. In 2011, he entered the Songwriters Hall of Fame. In 2012, the Country Music Hall of Fame welcomed him too. In 2016, he and his loyal band, the G-Men, were celebrated in the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum. And in 2020, he received the Library of Congress Gershwin Prize for Popular Song, the youngest person ever to receive it. When Garth isn't performing, staying with family and writing songs, what does he do? What life does he have outside music? Let's explore. Garth Brooks' bold moves outside of music. Garth Brooks isn't just a country music legend. He's a man with a big heart, big dreams, and a deep love for helping others. While most people know him for his powerful songs and sold-out concerts, Garth has spent years proving that he's much more than a singer. He's chased his childhood dreams, started bold new projects, and lifted up those in need, all while staying kind, humble, and true to himself. Back in 1998, Garth did something truly special. He teamed up with Major League Baseball to start the Touch 'Em All Foundation, a charity focused on helping children and families. This was his first big step away from the spotlight and into something even more meaningful, changing lives. And it was only the beginning. That same year, Garth followed a dream he'd had since he was a kid, playing professional baseball. He joined the San Diego Padres for spring training. Even though he did not make the team, he gave it his all. He kept trying too, joining the New York Mets in 1999 and the Kansas City Royals in 2004. While he only got one hit in all those games, that hit meant the world to him. It showed that chasing dreams is always worth it. In 2019, he suited up again, this time with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Not to play, but to shine a light on his charity work. It was a full-circle moment filled with heart. Garth has always used his fame to support people in hard times. Along with his wife, Trisha Yearwood, he's performed in countless benefit concerts. One touching moment was their duet during a telethon for Hurricane Katrina victims. Their voices brought hope to many and encouraged donations that helped families rebuild. In 2008, Garth did something truly amazing. 5 sold-out concerts in just 2 days at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. The goal? Raise money for the victims of the 2007 California wildfires. Over 85,000 tickets were sold in under an hour. The very first show was streamed live to get even more people involved. It was proof of just how powerful Garth's kindness and music can be. The couple also gives their time to Habitat for Humanity, helping build homes for people who need a fresh start. In 2010, Garth held 9 concerts in 1 week in Nashville, raising $5 million for people affected by Tennessee floods. In 2013, he performed in Oklahoma to help those hurt by terrible tornadoes. And in 2015, he even went to Brazil, using his music to support a cancer hospital. No matter where people are hurting, Garth shows up with a smile and a helping hand. But Garth's generosity doesn't stop there. He also made bold moves in the music business. In 2005, he left Capitol Records and created Pearl Records, his very label. This gave him full control over his music, how it's made, how it's shared, and how it's remembered. Since then, all of his albums, including the ones released in 2014 and 2016, have come from his label. In 2010, he made another big move. He bought Jack's Tracks, the Nashville studio where so many of his biggest hits were made. On his 50th birthday, he renamed it Allentown Studios to honor his longtime producer and friend, Alan Reynolds. It was a beautiful way to say thank you and make sure Alan's legacy lives on. And in 2014, Garth entered the world of digital music with a new platform called Ghost Tunes. This online store was different from others. It let artists choose how their music was sold and priced, and offered fans songs in different formats. Ghost Tunes gave power back to the musicians. Even though it later became part of Amazon Music in 2017, the idea was ahead of its time, and it showed that Garth was always thinking about how to make the world better, even in business. Whether he's swinging a bat, singing for storm victims, building homes, or helping artists stand tall, Garth Brooks always leads with love. His life is a beautiful mix of music, dreams, and giving. He proves that real greatness isn't just about fame, it's about using that fame to lift others up. And Garth does that every single day. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.